Yes, we're the extremists.
Yeah.
Valerie Jarrett is a very important figure in the White House and to both Barack and Michelle Obama. She's a senior White House advisor, a former top legal aide to Chicago Mayor Richard M. Daley, the consigliere to both Barack and Michelle Obama, and the woman who proudly bragged that she recruited disgraced Marxist Van Jones, and that she had watched him from his days in Oakland, when he was agitating on behalf of cop killer Mumia Abu Jamal, when he was organizing his community to undermine law enforcement efforts and to dismantle California's juvenile justice system, and where he had consorted with many of the most radical and violence-promoting Marxists in the Bay Area. Valerie Jarrett, the promoter of this man, Van Jones, went on TV a couple of weeks ago and accused us of being extremists. Who's the real extremist? Who are the real extremists? We saw this kind of demonization and marginalization strategy earlier this year when the Department of Homeland Security came out with a report signaling out what it called the worst Homeland Security threats to this country. There were no Islamic jihadis singled out in this report. The report was about so-called right-wing extremism. Military veterans were profiled as threats. Pro-life activists were profiled as Homeland Security threats. Those of us who oppose uncontrolled immigration were labeled as threats. Now you contrast that report to what happened at Fort Hood this week. And I wonder whether this White House will ever acknowledge who the real threats in this country are. I know you are all praying, as I am, for the victims and the families at Fort Hood. And I hope that you all had a chance to see the video of the response of President Obama to the massacre at Fort Hood. Res ipsa loquitur. It spoke for itself.